I think we straight. I think we straight. I don't know if I can see it. Let me see if I can see it. Hold on. Think we good, but let me check and make sure. Oh, I think so. Just popped up. So we good. We good. We good. We good. What's good, y'all? Um, Appreciate y'all for coming through. Extremely excited about the performance that the Baltimore Ravens put on today in NRG Stadium in Houston. Really excited about the defense. Now, Houston was missing Tank Dell. Tank Dell's he's a player for real, and that still don't take away from the fact that that's a pretty good offensive team. Um, CJ Stroud, Nico Collins is an animal. On the defensive side, you got hold on. So this way I can see y'all chat. Give me 1 second. That way, if you chat, I can see it. Give me 1 second, y'all. That way, I don't feel like I'm ignoring people. There it is. All right, there we go. Now I can see. I can see your chats now. I can see your chats. I can see your chats. So, but anyway, Nico's, you know, a dog. Uh, CJ does what he does. The addition of Joe Mixon, that offense is pretty potent. And for the defense to basically pitch a shutout because the 2 points came on a safety. I'm extremely impressed with the effort, the energy, um the execution. And I don't remember the last time I remember looking at the penalties, we only had two. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but we only had two penalties that I saw. So we're taking away the penalties. We're we're cutting down the penalties, so to speak. We're not giving up explosives at all, and we're tackling. We got a good rotation of corners in with Trey playing, with B Steve, with Nate, with Marlowe. Kyle's doing this thing. Ardarius is probably 4'8", but playing like he's 6'12". That joker, he's playing some football. He should have. They say you don't lose your job to injury. He probably should have never lost his job last year to injury. Never. He has really shown that he deserves that spot, that he should have probably been in that spot, and just playing lights out compared to everything. But to give up 0 points for the defense is crazy. And I'm gonna go through these stats real quick. I'm gonna say what's up to y'all first, though. Nick, appreciate you for coming through. He said, Darius playing like Bob Sanders. Exactly who he's playing back. Um, Blacker says one real penalty, but they called two. What up, 86 Ghosts? Tone Smoke said we just need zero to shed a few. Yeah. Now, I expected I expected our D line to just totally dominate. And you think about it, Owe had a sack, Benoit had a sack. I think Dre just said our whole D line had a sack. Man, the BK had a sack. I don't remember Travis getting a sack. Now you remember Travis getting a sack? Yeah. Somebody said our whole D line had a sack. I don't. I remember the other three, but I don't remember Travis. But I was going to the concession stand, so maybe I missed it. Um, we're gonna talk about the offense in a minute. I really just want to big up. What up, Big Reg? What up, Blackula, Chaos, Dre, Tay? Appreciate y'all for coming through. Um, I say Travis did not have a sack. What up, T Davis? He almost had one. Okay, I appreciate you, Dre. And shout out to Dre too. Dre always checking in from Hawaii out there. It's probably middle of the day out there, but Merry Christmas to y'all. But man, we dogged the defense early in the season, myself included. And but we all did say give them time. We all expected them to have some hiccups, losing the amount of players they lost and getting a new defensive coordinator. They appreciate the Shockwave. Shockwave dropped the five. He says that TD to likely was an MVP moment if I ever seen one. Turning back like Curry with at the 3-point line. Hey, Curry just hit some nasty threes too, even though they still lost. Curry just hit some nasty threes. But what up, Shockwave? Appreciate the five. Uh, did I see leak destroy mixing and protection? I think I did, but it was so my eyes were all over the place. So I hadn't watched it yet, but I'll watch it sometime tomorrow, but and kind of go over. But the I'm just, I'm ecstatic about the defense. I can't say enough about them guys. Man, a shutout. A deep who would have thought that group with Malik starting at the other off-ball linebacker, a shutout. Appreciate you, B, for giving five more. If you got a what up, Ravenville? If you got a gifted from B from 86 Ghost, tell him thank you. Appreciate you for five. Uh, B, appreciate it, appreciate it. Oh, we did score five times. You right. You said you was gonna honor it. I got you. I appreciate it. What up, Jose? Yeah, Mixon is a big boy, but I mean, there's just so many words I can say about the defense. I can't wait to watch them and see kind of how they did shut them boys down. But and even I expect them to score like 21, 24 points. I think I predicted 37, 24. So I knew we'd score. I just didn't think we'd do what we did to them defensively. I expected Nico to do his thing, and he did a little bit. I think somebody just said he had three catches, but he ain't go crazy for the most part. And even when we dropped out and played zone, we when they caught the ball, they got tackled. There wasn't very many yak at all. And B Steve on a couple of deep balls was in position and used that sideline as an extra defender. So that was um that was good to see. Um talk about this other dude. Let's talk about this other side. Think we finally found our identity. I think. Now if you watch the preview episode where I talked about like how we can win and whatnot. I talked about us running inside because I don't think they can handle us inside, but they have good edge guys and Will Anderson and who is there? It's not Grenard anymore. It's I forget the other edge guy, but they got two edge guys. Both of them got 10 plus sacks. So in my mind, I was would run up the middle. And lo and behold, we started running that inside zone, that duo, a little bit of counting power, and pretty much was trying to run it down their throat, trying to punish them. And I loved it. And even though Derek didn't break one of them long ones, he had enough sevens, enough eights, enough nines to basically make them boys tap out. Because after a while they didn't want it anymore. The linebackers, the DBs, the D line. I remember Stingley tackled Derek early in the game. And I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna do that too much more often. And I don't think I saw him do it for the rest of the game. I don't think I saw him do it for the rest of the game. I just started, Brandon. It ain't gonna be long. Ain't gonna be long. But I just started. I just started. Um, Lamar, if if that performance didn't, well, I ain't gonna say solidify. It's one more week. It's not over till it's over. And then Josh got to play this week too. So Josh got to play and Saquon. If Saquon go for 200 this week, a conversation might need to be had, but it is what it is. Oh, before I go on to Lamar, there 147. Like I said, enough eights, enough sevens, a couple 12s in there, and them cats didn't want him more. And to see him give way, and we finally got to see Keith Mitchell get some burn because Machine got hurt, and so Keith Mitchell got so much burn that he had to tap out in the fourth quarter and bring Derrick Henry back in. So it's it looked like it's ascending at the right time for both sides of the ball. And that's all we can ask for as a fan base to play your best football toward the end of the year. Even if you have a rough first 6 to 10 games, and if you can get out of that 5-5, and then you start playing your best ball from week 11 through the playoffs, you're in good shape. You don't have to be 14-2 or 16-0 or whatever, as long as you playing your best ball at the end. But speaking of best ball, this dude been playing his best ball all season long. Like all season, he has what? He had 40 total touchdowns before that game, so I think he has 43 total touchdowns. Did he throw for one? Let's see. Let me look at these stats real quick. Derrick Henry 27 for 147 with a touchdown. Lamar 8 for 87 and a touchdown. I'm gonna talk about that long run in just a second. He was 10 for 15. Oh, he did throw for 2 touchdowns. So I think he has 39 total passing touchdowns. And so that'll put him at 43 total touchdowns because he had that rushing touchdown as well. But easy throws. Nothing was hard. Nothing was forced. Took what the defense gave him and played good, solid football. Good, solid football. And then on his run, like we had been pounding them in up the middle so much, so much. So they finally started pinching. They started pinching the D tackles, started sending their edges through, try to get them through B gap. And what we did was, and then I could be wrong, but this is just me trying to remember it. We ran the zone read with likely arcing, and when likely arced, I don't think he had anybody to block. So Lamar hit that thing, and honestly, I know he said in the presser that he wasn't running. Live, it didn't look like he was running either. It looked like he was running just fast enough where Buddy that was running beside him couldn't catch him. Because you know when you running for real, you kind of get that body lean forward and you know pick him up and put him down. Well, those of us that used to run fast, I don't know about all of y'all. All y'all wasn't fast, so don't lie to yourself. But you get that body lean and you start you go a certain way. But he wasn't running full speed. I don't think anybody knows what his full capacity is because he run just fast enough not to get caught. And but that was good. I said all that to say it was good call game by Todd. Good call game by Todd. Excellent call game by Drake. I mean, not I said Drake by Zach. Um, I- oh, and we number one in the AFC North. We are we're officially number one in the AFC North. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we are officially number one in the AFC North with Pittsburgh losing to the Chiefs 29-10 or 17, whatever it was I saw. Think we're officially the number one in the AFC North. And if we can take care of business in 11 days, we should be good. We should be good because the Steelers have the Bengals, and the Bengals are dangerous right now offensively. The Bengals are dangerous right now offensively. So we got a one game lead. We could possibly have a 2 game lead. Because the little bit of that Steelers game that I saw, they didn't look very good. Somebody say the Steelers play like sheesh versus the Chiefs. Yeah, the little bit that I saw, it didn't it didn't look game. Not a complete game by Monken. He had a series. He did. He did. Well, we had the sack and all that stuff. You're right. You're right. Who said that? Will said it. You're right, Will. There were a couple of drives that I'm sure he probably liked to have back, or he probably thought it was going to go one way and didn't. But I mean, for the most part, as a unit, for the most part, they did what they had to do. And I can't stop talking about and wanting to watch the defense. I can't wait to watch the defense to see what they did. See, they gave up 0 points, y'all. Zero. We got the 31st ranked pass defense, and they got a quarterback that can throw that thing all over the place. And we gave up 0 points. Zero. So in some instances where numbers can lie to you, if you just take the full season numbers and say, hey, the Ravens defense is XYZ, that XYZ and lie to you because and since week 10, they've been one of the best defenses in the league. One of the best defenses in the league. Let's look at what they did on that side real quick. Um, let's go to Texans. CJ Stroud, 17 for 31, 185 yards, no touchdowns and an interception. He was sacked 5 times. Joe Mixon, who's been pretty good. Joe Mixon was one of them free agent pickups, running backs we talked about. It was Mixon, it was Tony Pollard, Saquon, Derrick Henry, and Josh Jacobs. All those guys changed teams, and all those guys have been having pretty good seasons. Mixon, 26 yards. Um, Nico Collins, 3 for 59. John Mechie, 5 for 48. Robert Woods, 2 for 21. They just kept stuff in front of them. What I will say is, why did Dalton Schultz have to sun Ardarius on that pass that he caught? Dalton Schultz, because Ardarius had him covered, but Dalton Schultz just looked at him like and caught the ball and like, get out the way, little dude. That was funny to see it in person, so I'm pretty sure it was funny as watching it too. Shockwave dropped another two. He says, "Can the Ravens catch the Bills for the number 2 seed?" I don't think so because we got 5 losses, and I don't think the Bills have but two. So I don't think we can catch them for the number 2 seed. Yeah, I think because we got 5 losses, I think the Bills don't have but two or maybe three. So yeah, we can't catch them. Um, yeah, man, I enjoyed it. Beyonce was amazing. I knew one song, the last one, and I only knew the first like 8 words of that, but she was awesome. Shabuzi was out there, that was cool. Post Malone, that was cool. Watching them set everything up and how fast they tore everything down, that was cool. Um, saw Pentatonics. I watched a movie that was centered around Pentatonics, and got to see them in person. So I could check that off. So I ain't got to go to New York to see them. And it's an overall amazing experience, man. Once I get some more of these videos off my phone, I will share them with you guys. And because I appreciate what all you guys do for the channel. We're coming and watching and whatnot. Um, Jose says if the Bills lose the next two, we can catch them. Okay, so they got 3 losses already. Then they got to have 3 losses. Bills got 3 losses. Okay, thank you, Kendrick. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. They do have three. I appreciate y'all. So okay, I'm about to do the same thing in Ravenville. I'm about to do the same thing. Um, pull it up and rewatch it. Uh, bro, I tell you, it was amazing, amazing adventure. Thank the missus for the tickets. Might have been spoiled too though, because that was a great view. Y'all know I like to get up top so I can see everything. I wasn't up top today. That was a pretty damn good view. But it's until I get some more film in front of me or some stuff come out. This is what I got, man. I was happy to see Keaton get some burn. I hope Justice Hill comes back or Rasheen Ali comes back, so can we have more than those two backs? I saw a tweet that says who was number 6 is Anthony Miller. When Anthony Miller called his pass, somebody tweeted that Anthony Miller now has more career yards for the Ravens than Deontay Johnson, which was crazy. And another thing that was crazy, I didn't think Steven Sims was gonna play. I thought there was no way Sims would play. NRG was packed today, but it got unpacked early in that third, well, about the middle of that third quarter, it got unpacked. It really did. Hey, coach, guess who was in there? I saw. Hey, I got some close-ups. I zoomed all the way in on Ben Cleveland while he was in. I'm gonna share them with y'all. I got I zoomed in so much where it was just on 66. Every Texans fan started. Yeah, they sure did. They sure did. They got up out of there. So much that because I was sitting by the tunnel that the Ravens went in, and so as the Texans fans were leaving, more Ravens people was coming in, filling them seats in, so they could be by the tunnel that the Ravens was walking through. And oh, so y'all can tell me this since I hadn't seen it yet. The little robes or whatever, the little red and white robes that Lamar and Derrick Henry got. What did they call that on Netflix? It's like a King of Christmas or what did they call that? Bro, I don't know what's wrong with Trent Simpson, man. I put that in the video the other day, like I, he just fell off the map. Now I did notice a lot of Derrick Henry, not Derrick Henry, Roquan trying to tell him what to be and what to do. And so it probably was putting too much on roll, but maybe I don't know. Oh, Christmas MVP. Okay, appreciate it, Cam. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, they are trusting Harrison over Simpson, which is shocking. Really shocking. Extremely shocking. So hey, this is what I got for y'all, man. Almost 10 here. So I appreciate y'all. Once I get to the film, I'll get stuff out to you guys. If you have any kind of requests that you want to see in film, put it in the don't put it in the chat box because I'm gonna close this out. Put it in the comment section. If you got certain parts of the game or certain individuals you want to see film on, put it in the comment section, not the chat section. 'Cause I'll see it, when you put it in the comment section. So yeah, I got a few other things to pop out. Oh, let me ask all 22. It's gonna be over. So all 22 finna have y'all video to come out in just a second. He just asked me when mine was done so he can premiere his later. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell him to do his at 10 o'clock, which is probably 11 o'clock for most of y'all. And again, Merry Christmas to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I love what y'all do for the channel. B, thank you for the gifted. If you got a bit gifted from B, thank you. And so hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. Uh I just realized y'all got this live in my pajamas, but it is what it is. Peace, y'all.